Right now, we are getting to Pensacola officially. I'm going to be showing you guys the Surf and Sand Hotel.
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
Here we go, first hotel. Here it is, guys. Not the most glorious hotel we're gonna be staying at, but it's just the first spot for this trip. Let's do it. Here we go, guys. We checked into the hotel. We are in room 426. I'm gonna take you guys there really soon. It's kind of like a 50s theme here, and I just wanted to show y'all the breakfast nook. It's from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. and it's completely included in the price of hotel, which is really cool. So we got waffles and everything over here, and they said there's gonna be eggs, bacon, and everything. I'm not really much of a breakfast eater, but probably still come down and have some coffee and stuff. And then also included in the hotel here, they included the parking for us as well. They said sometimes they charge for it though. And they also do kayaks, paddle boards, and bicycles that you can take out for free. Obviously you gotta bring them back, but really, really cool. We might check out a kayak or something, take it around in the bay a little bit in a couple days. And right here, guys, on this side of the hotel, she said it's really loud on this side at night. So here we are looking at this white building, and we can see the Pensacola Beach sign, but on the other side of the hotel, this way, she said it's quieter, and that's where our room is gonna be. Let's do this. Number 4. Here we are on the 4th floor. So again, this is the loud side. They got stuff going on out here already, and we don't want a bunch of loud partiers. So we are this way towards this part of the hotel. Here we are, guys. We're at the Surf and Sand Hotel. We already took a look at the room, but I'm going to show you guys again. So here we go right here. They got a little sand area down here. We're on the bay side. Once we go to Jacksonville, then come back to Pensacola, though, we are going to be staying right up on the beach. This is just the first hotel, kind of to hang out, take a load off until we get to Jacksonville in a couple days. We also got the pool down here, if you guys can see it. So pool, little sand area with a fire pit and stuff, and then like I said, you can go hang out at the beach up here. Even though it's technically the bay, it's not beachfront here. You can hang out in that little sandy area, rent some kayaks and some bicycles and stuff. Now we're gonna take a look at the room. We are in 426, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Already looked at it, to be honest, but I'm gonna show you guys the room. So here we go. It's really more like a motel, as you guys can see. You got the door on the outside so people can mug you without going through a lobby or anything, which is unfortunate. And the window right here on the stairwell. Not my favorite, but again, once we come back, we're gonna be staying at the Pensacola Beach Resort on the beach. This was just the cheaper hotel that we booked to get started on this trip before we head out to Jacksonville and then come back through Pensacola. So right here, we got a chair. Then we got a king size bed, and we got a really private room because nobody is this way. We're not wall to wall with anybody, so it's kind of nice. Here is the bed. We got a king size bed, guys. Pretty cool. I already checked the sheets. It's kind of squishy, so my back might hurt a little bit. I do like the firmer beds better. And then what you don't want to touch is this thing down here. It's pretty gross. They do need to replace that because I don't even want to know what that is. I'm not going to be touching it though because that's kind of gross. Okay, then you got a microwave here. You got a little fridge. This is actually a little bigger than a mini fridge, so it's okay. You can fit some beers, some drinks and stuff in here. That's probably what we're going to use it for. Then you got the little motel sink right here. Nothing fancy. Then we got the bathroom, guys. We got a basic toilet right here. Jeez. I'm already gonna break stuff. But anyways, then we got the tub. Tub does look a little old. This hotel does look a little bit old, but again, we got this for a really good rate, and it's just for the first 2 nights until we head further east all the way to Jacksonville to stay at the Marriott and also the DoubleTree by Hilton, and then we'll come back from Jacksonville to Pensacola and stay at the Pensacola Beach Resort. That's it for the room. So we're coming right out of the room, 426, and right across the street, guys, the pier is right over here. So kind of cool if you guys do want to stay here. You got the pier, and the beach is really not that far from this hotel as well, the actual beach, not this little sandy portion over here that they let you use. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be staying away from this side, guys, because it's going to be loud out here at night. We already know. And we're peaceful. We're not partiers. We like to get a good night's sleep. All right, guys, so we're gonna go move the car to the peaceful side of the hotel because it's kind of busy on this side, but it's just where we happened to park when we showed up. Overall, the hotel is not super fancy. It's not super glorious. This is kind of where we're staying to cut. Geez, I don't even know how to start this car. Ridiculous. It's a rental, okay? Don't give me a hard time. But anyways, this is kind of the hotel that we booked. That's not the super expensive stay. This is kind of just to give us a couple nights to check out these people. I leave Texas and they still can't drive. People still cannot drive in Florida. Believe it or not. Take number 2 of this. I was stranded with all the luggage downstairs. Hopefully the mic is working this time. Overall, the hotel is pretty nice. For what we paid, it was pretty inexpensive as far as Pensacola goes. I booked it through Capital One Travel about 3-4 months ago, maybe. It's early May right now, and it's about $100 a night for 2 nights. We're staying here Sunday and Monday night just to keep the cost down a little bit. And then we're not staying here in the peak summer months just to keep the cost down. It's kind of impossible to get these massive suitcases in the room. That's gonna be it for now. We're just gonna hang out, probably pick a spot for dinner. I gotta get the rest of the luggage up here. Overall, 7 to 8 out of 10, just because it includes breakfast. It's halfway decent. It's an okay location on the island. And overall, the price is pretty darn good as far as Pensacola goes. All right, guys, I'm kind of revising my review of this place a little bit because we do got this crack in the door. So as we're kind of hanging out here, we're noticing more imperfections. Obviously, for the price, I'm not expecting perfection, but I am a little bit of a clean freak. So after a while, I start to notice some of this kind of stuff. Then if we go over to the bathroom, I think some of the trim and stuff could be cleaned up a little bit more, like here, and it's a little dusty and stuff. So if you guys get grossed out with the cleanliness of hotels like I do, maybe not the spot for you. Like some of these spots need to be cleaned up a little bit to make me feel a little bit more comfortable. But again, overall for the price, it's not awful, not a terrible place. There I am. It's not the most expensive, and we are gonna just have to deal with it because I already booked it at this point. All right, guys, we are gonna go to the Irish pub tonight for dinner. It's called McGuire's. Jeez, it's crashed into my bag. But anyways, put my shoes on the bed too. Can't believe it, even though I'm a clean freak. So overall, not a terrible place, but I would say I would revise my rating to about 6 or 7 out of 10. It is inexpensive. A lot of stuff is included, but not a big fan of the motel style rooms and stuff. Nothing they can really do about that, right? But I think the room could be a little cleaner. Like, I already showed you guys this, but this under the bed could be cleaner. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least put like a bed skirt or something over that so you don't have to see that. Maybe they did. Maybe it's just not in this room. And I did lie. There is somebody over here. There is another room that way. They have the bay front view from the window, but to me, since it's a motel, the bayfront view doesn't really matter because I would close up this window anyways just so people can't see in, see us, see our stuff. See you guys at the restaurant. Let's do it. We're pretty excited. Good morning, everybody. It is our first day here at the Surf and Sand in Pensacola. Gonna take you guys down really quick to take a look at the pool and some of the sandy area right here. Honestly, there's not a whole lot to show, so it's only gonna be a few minutes here. But as you guys can see, it's a really nice day right now. We got a nice view of the bay and this little, I'm assuming, marina over here.
Check it out, guys. A lot of the cars from yesterday are gone out at the beach, so it's not super busy. Hopefully it stays pretty chill out here today, not super busy, so we can actually get out to the beach. The beach is just around that way, so we'll be heading out over there probably soon. Here we go. The beach is that way. It's not too far from this hotel. We'll be heading out there in a few minutes, guys. When we got in yesterday, it was super crowded out at the beach. This entire parking lot on Sunday was filled up, but it was Mother's Day. So today, since it is Monday, should be a lot calmer and a lot chiller. Here we go, guys. It's a super beautiful day today. Check out all these buildings. I'm assuming a lot of these are hotels and condos and stuff. There's some nice homes over here too. I don't know if these are rentals or exactly what these are. They're really, really cool though. You guys can see some of this stuff. They look really cool. I'd like to stay in one of these places at some point. Let me know if you guys know what some of these buildings are down here. Right here is going to be the... You just gonna not get in or what? All right, well, it's not letting me in right now. So right here is the pool at the Surf and Sand. Not anything too crazy, but it is halfway decent and it does look pretty clean, to be honest with you guys. So that's cool. You can come out here, hang out. At least you got a view of some water here. You can hang out, look over the bay, and then you got this little marina over here as well. See if we can get in here, guys. They're not letting me in. Maybe everything's closed or something. I don't know if there's like a time. Pool hours, 9 a.m. to dusk. So I guess that's why it's not letting me in right now. I think it's about 8 a.m. at this point, and the sun is pretty high in the sky already. You guys think the pool would be open, but who knows? Then over here, got the pool, then a little sandy area you can kind of hang out. I think I can go around and take you guys right up to the water, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. So nothing too crazy here on the pool, but it is nice, it is clean, it is an easy hangout, and you're not right on the beach, but you're not far from the beach at all. And for the price we paid for this hotel, it's pretty darn good. I think when we come back from Jacksonville and stay at the Pensacola Beach Resort, it is more expensive. Obviously, I think it was like $250, $350 or something a night. So it's significantly more money to stay there right on the beach. So this is a much cheaper budget option if you guys want something that's not so darn expensive. Let's walk down to this little sandy area. Here we go. We're walking down to this little sandy area right here. They call this a beach. I don't know if I really consider this a beach. Don't let them hear me saying that. Here we go. So honestly, not too bad if you guys want to hang out. And I'm all tired this morning, so my voice keeps cracking for some reason. So you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. So we got some chairs out here, and apparently you can rent some kayaks and stuff. Looks like they got them right over here ready to go, and they claimed that it was included. So if I have some time today to check out one of those things, I will paddle a kayak out here for you guys, which will be pretty cool. Let's see. So that's pretty much about it. Little nice view, little nice hangout right on the bay. You can see the boats and the marina. Here I am at the bay, guys, little sandy area. I don't know if this is actually like a marina or something, or they're just boat docks like for the hotels and condos as you go further and further down. Not a big area down here, but definitely enough to come hang out. Me personally, I would just walk across the street over to the beach and hang out rather than hang out right here, because I like being on the beach with some waves and stuff, not on the bay side. But this is still pretty cool. At least there's somewhat of a view. You can see the bay from the pool, and you're not stuck between hotels like at some other places down here at Pensacola. If you stay at Gulf Breeze or even on the Pensacola Beach Island here, some places you don't have any view. There's not really anything going on. So at least here you can see the bay, have a little bit of a view of the water. Doing my best not to get sand in my shoes, guys. Wore my nice shoes out here to the sandy area. I got no idea what I'm doing. Right, here we go. This is the backside of the hotel. pretty basic looking spot. Our room is up there on the 4th floor. I wanted the highest floor so we could get the most amount of privacy. Quick look at it again. Pretty nice day out here, guys. It looks like it's going to be super sunny. So we're pretty excited to head on down to the beach, which we'll be doing in a little bit. That's pretty much going to be it for the hotel tour, guys. I showed you the pool, the room, the little sandy area, the front and the back of the hotel. Just let me know if you guys have any questions about it down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer you guys. I'm gonna go get my girlfriend. We're gonna go have a little bit of breakfast. Probably just gonna drink coffee, to be real honest with you guys, because I'm not super hungry after the Irish pub last night. And then we will go over to the beach and check it out. Pretty excited to check out Pensacola Beach here, because obviously that's the main reason we came down here. Let's do it. This is the view on the 4th floor. Pretty cool. Pretty freaking nice. All right, guys, it's early in the morning, a little bit past 8 a.m. They actually got a pretty good breakfast spread here. They got waffles, eggs, sausage, pretty much a full breakfast here, completely included in the hotel. I'm honestly gonna have a waffle. I'm not a big breakfast eater though, so I'm mainly just gonna be drinking some coffee here. And I'm having the waffle because it's free, and then we'll get over to the beach in a few more minutes. To the beach. Excuse us. All right, everybody, we're walking out to the beach right now. The surf and sand is that way. We're gonna go ahead and take this little crosswalk here. It's literally like a 2-minute walk to the beach. So even though it's not beachfront, it's not too bad. See you guys out at the sand. We're excited to see the water in the sand here because we're used to Texas beaches and the water's not super clear and the sand is not super nice in Texas. So it should be cooler here in Pensacola. Let's do it. All right, everybody, we're at the beach and the sand is absolutely gorgeous. The water is absolutely amazing. It looks like freaking Cozumel out here. Again, I haven't been to Pensacola since I was like 7 or 8 years old, so I forgot how pretty the beaches are out here. We're gonna set up shop somewhere over here, peaceful. We're walking down a little bit from the hotel just because it was kind of crowded down that way around where the boardwalk comes out to the beach. But not a bad beach walk at all, guys. It's like 5 minutes, worst case scenario, to get out here. The biggest problem is having to cross the street, but other than that, it's not too bad. It's a lot closer than I honestly thought it was gonna be to the beach. And that's pretty much it right now, guys. We're just gonna have some fun, chill out. It's a Monday morning in the middle of May. I think it's like May 10th or 11th or something, and it's actually kind of crowded out here for being just like the off time. Like if this was a Texas beach like South Padre or something, there would be absolutely nobody out here right now. We're gonna set up. I'm getting kind of tired lugging all this stuff out there, and then I'll see you guys for one more take till later today. All right, everybody, we're done hanging out at the beach. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back to the pool, probably hang out for a little bit, rinse off. The beach is absolutely amazing out here, guys. I've been to Cozumel, I've been to the Caribbean. The Caribbean is not any nicer than Pensacola. The sand is absolutely ridiculous, guys. So much nicer than Texas beaches. Honestly, even nicer than Cozumel and most of the places I've been in the Caribbean. And again, I haven't been out here since I've been about 7 or 8 years old, so I really don't remember anything about the beach out here, guys, just because that was about 20 years ago now. The water super clear. When you stand in it, you can see all the way down to your feet, even if you're like 4 feet deep. And then the surf and sand is that way by the Pensacola Beach beach ball. But when we come back, we're going to be going through Jacksonville. We're going to be staying at the Marriott Jacksonville right on the beach. Then we're going to be staying at the Doubletree Hilton on the St. Johns River. And then we're going to be coming back west after Jacksonville at those 2 hotels, staying back in Pensacola. We were looking into it, and the hotel we're going to be staying at is going to be right there, the Pensacola Beach Resort, guys. The pool is really cool there. That's going to be the really nice hotel that we're staying at. So make sure you guys stay tuned until the end of this video because it's going to be absolutely ridiculous. We're only here today, and then tomorrow we're checking out of the hotel at the Surf and Sand, and we're heading all the way west to the Atlantic side of the beach in Jacksonville at the Marriott Beach Resort out there. So it's going to be kind of crazy. We're going to enjoy the beach here, get back to the hotel, get cleaned up, go get something to eat. Absolutely ridiculous, guys. Like, look at this. It's pure white, guys. It's crazy, absolutely beautiful. Honestly, it's better than what I remember as a kid. It's really nice out here. I honestly wasn't expecting it to be this darn nice just because I'm used to Texas beaches. This is way better than South Padre, Galveston. I would say even nicer than most places in the Caribbean. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you've been here, places in the Caribbean, let me know if you think another place is nicer than here down below. Like, look at this water, guys. The wind is actually picking up a little bit, so the waves are getting a little crazier out here, but it's absolutely beautiful. Right here, it's a bunch of shells, but as soon as you get out in the water, it's just the pure white sand again, guys. And the water is absolutely ridiculous, man. Like, if you haven't been here, I would say you definitely got to visit. And if you don't got a lot of money, you got places like the Surf and Sand that are not super expensive, where you can still get to the beach pretty fast and pretty easy without spending a ton of money. Yeah, I got it. All right, everybody, we're officially checking out of the Surf and Sand Hotel to head over to Jacksonville. I think this thing does it on its own, but I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Gonna try this again. Take number 2, leaving the Surf and Sand Hotel. There we go. I'm not used to doing it for you guys. I'm used to the cheap cars where you got to lift it up yourself. But the rental is nice. Jeez. The women, they put a lot of stuff in here, man. Jeez, I didn't realize it was going to be so heavy. It's going to be it for now. We're going to pack up, guys. I would say overall the hotel, probably 6 or 7 out of 10. Really like the location, the price, but could be a little cleaner on the flooring. I'm kind of a clean freak a little bit, and I don't like the doors being on the outside. It's a really nice day. Hate to leave Pensacola right now, but we do have to check into the Marriott at Jacksonville Beach today, and we still want to get some lunch and stuff on the way out of Pensacola, so I'll see you guys for that in a minute. Honestly, I think mine is heavier, guys. Talking all that smack, and then I think my suitcase is even heavier. See you guys in a bit. Let's do it. Last shot of the Surf and Sand. All right, everybody, we're officially checked out of the Surf and Sand Hotel. People are parking in the way again, so we're gonna back up and I'm gonna get comfy. We got 5.5 hours till Jacksonville, so I gotta lean back, get comfy in the, what is this again? Jeep Grand Cherokee. So overall, I would say the hotel was all right. The location of it by the beach and everything was really cool. You can walk to restaurants, have some drinks like we did last night and not have to worry about driving. So that was cool. I think the hotel could be cleaner. I think they could remember to unlock the pool in the morning so you can get in, because we couldn't get in this morning, and it opens at 9 and we were over there at like 10 and they wouldn't let us in. I never got a chance to try out the paddle boards or the kayaks or the bikes. So if you guys do come to this hotel and get a chance to do that out on the bay, out on the beach or something, please let me know how it is down below in the comments. Just honestly ran out of time because we were doing other stuff yesterday, like looking at some properties and kind of just checking out Pensacola mainland side of things a little bit. But I'm not so sad about leaving because we're coming back in exactly 6 days. We're going to be staying at the Pensacola Beach Resort right on the beach. So that one is going to be the all out, just hanging out at the beach, hanging out on the island, not looking at the Pensacola mainland, and just enjoying ourselves. This was more like the cheaper hotel just to get out here so we can check out the area and stuff before we head all the way out to Jacksonville.